the fans have stayed here. Now at 1:40 in the morning, white flag for Tony Stewart. Last lap. This would be it no matter what happens.
Just not close enough to get anything done.
No. Jimmy Johnson is trying to get by Dale Jarrett on the outside.
Yeah, that 20 car will get awfully wide from this point on.
Half a lap for Tony Stewart. One on the road course a week ago at Sonoma. Picked up emotion and momentum, pursuing his second Nextel Cup championship. Tony Stewart, a native of Indiana, has always wanted to win in Indianapolis, but tonight he's going to shut out the field, and Tony Stewart takes the checkered flag at Daytona. And a top 10 for Jeff Gordon. They will take those strong finishes to Chicago. And Tony Stewart wins 2 in a row.
Tell you what, if Tony Stewart and his guys can keep what they've got going, he could be a serious contender for this NASCAR Nextel Cup championship.
Joe Gibbs went the first 15 races Joe Gibbs Racing did without winning. Now Tony Stewart has given them 2 in a row to Pit Road and Matt Yoakum.
Second straight Daytona race, dominated, led the most laps. Zippy, congratulations. You're going to victory lane.
Oh, this is awesome. Nobody has any idea how much this means. You know, myself and all these guys, how hard they work, how many times we've come close. This is our first restrictor plate points win. This is big to this team. We worked hard, and everybody back at the shop has worked hard. It's started out a little slow, but we got our momentum going, and it's all due to all these guys here, everybody back at Joe Gibbs Racing that has worked hard, put tons of effort in, and hasn't given up on us.
Back-to-back wins, but he said, let's take this car back to the shop and put a cover on it and bring it back for February.
Yeah, it'll be at Talladega.
The fans salute Tony Stewart. Chevrolet congratulates Tony and the 20 team on today's big win. The Monte Carlo bunch going to victory lane. The defending manufacturer's champion takes win number 563 overall. Chevy, the revolution, races on. Matt?
Scott Deal, the car chief, came on the radio and said, Tony, you know you've been owing me a checkered flag? I'd love to have one from Daytona. He's going up to the start-finish line to pick up the checkered flag.
Oh, he's doing more than that. He's going to try and get out of that thing.
He made it.
Tony Stewart has won at Daytona. And he's going to bring an Indianapolis tradition to the Daytona International Speedway.
What's he doing?
He's going to wave the checkered flag.
He climbed up the flag stand.
See, you hang around the racetrack till 1:45 in the morning, you never know how much excitement you might enjoy. Be careful.
Yeah, wouldn't want to get stuff hurt now.
We're going to Chicago. Well, he's happy. He's very happy. Tony Stewart wins at Daytona. He's the only guy going to victory lane, but other winners tonight, today Burns.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., one of those guys, finishing third tonight. Hey, Junior, that's kind of fun to watch, I guess, even if you did have to finish third, right?
Yeah, I was glad. I mean, Tony and me raced for my first 500 win, so it was great to see him have that kind of car tonight. We had a great car. My guys had great pit stops. We worked great with all my friends out there and got up to the front where we could get. This car was good enough to run second. Maybe with the right push, I could have raced Tony a little bit, but I think everybody in the field probably is saying that right now. He had an awesome car.
Everything you've gone through, Junior, what does this mean for your season?
Well, this is Daytona, and both teams, you know, we wanted to get a good finish, obviously, come in here and get a good finish. But we're looking
at other racetracks to get better finishes. I know this team and these cars are capable of doing it, and these guys, they ain't never let me down. This is the fastest pit crew, bar none, on pit road. And if we can get a couple breaks here and there, we'll get some good finishes.
Junior got out of the car with a huge smile on his face. This could be the start of him getting back into the chase. Marty?
Jeff Gordon climbs out of the Pepsi DuPont Chevrolet, and some high fives, but boy, you guys really struggled with a loose race car for most of the evening. Did it get better at the end, Jeff?
Yeah, and it was a short run, so short runs were our friends tonight. You know, I mean, we've had such a fast race car, and we just didn't have the rear grip that we needed. We were just so loose, so everything that we did to the car to help it through the corners just killed it down the straightaways and killed the power and everything else. So I'm just glad we came back there at the end. We didn't go down without a fight, so proud of the guys with the DuPont Pepsi Chevrolet tonight. And you know, it's not going to be easy to get back up there in the top 10, and we certainly know that. So it's going to have to through a lot of hard work.
Walk me through what happened early in the race with you coming to pit road. There seemed to be a miscommunication there, but we did see you waving.
Yeah, I was waving to come to pit road. I waved down the back straightaway, and McMurray, I'm pretty sure knew I was coming. I don't know what the other guys, you know, it's hard to see. And with the pit road being wet, I wanted to be careful. So, you know, I didn't get all the way out of it, but I definitely checked up. And all of a sudden they said there was a caution, you know, behind us. So I knew those guys stacked up. And I don't know if it was because of me or McMurray or both of us, but you know, you got to know when guys are coming to pit road. You can't be racing, you know, too hard when guys are getting ready to pit.
There's still a long way to go, but you are now within 400 points, Jeff.
I don't. It's the 400 doesn't mean anything. It's that top 10 that means something to me. You know, I don't think the top 10 will be within 400 points.
All right, they rally for a 7th place finish tonight, Matt.
Jamie McMurray climbed out of his car. 2nd place finish, but let's go to victory lane for Tony Stewart.
Tony wanted out of that race car. It's been a long, hot, humid night here at Daytona, but he is celebrating in victory lane at this very famous race place. Come on, get the rest of you out of there. Oh, here it comes. I knew I should have waited a second before I stepped in here. All right. I take it by your actions, sir, you're a little bit happy to win at Daytona.
Yeah, but I'm too damn fat to be climbing fences. I had to do it once, so I always wanted to climb a fence, and I always thought they never go all the way to the top, so I wanted to go up over that. That curl's tough at the top. I like rock climbers, so I finally got me a Daytona trophy here.
Yes, you did. Tony, your car tonight, unbelievable. You got behind a couple times. You came storming back to the front. Tell me about the 4 wide pass that got you the lead with a little over 25 to go.
Well, on the restart, we got a real big run on Matt. We had a gap. We couldn't get going in that particular restart, but went into one, and Matt was waving to me to go behind him, and I could have gone by him then, but I wanted to work with him and got to him, pushed him all the way down the backstretch, and got us close to the front. That 2nd run, I couldn't not take it. So this car had been up front all night, and I wasn't about to not let it be up front for the rest of the night. So this thing was awesome. I told him, I said, take this thing back to the shop, put a cover on it, and bring it back in February. So hopefully I won't see this car for a couple months yet.
We'll let you negotiate that out with your crew chief. Who were your biggest threats? It looked like every time someone would come up to challenge, you found a way to hold them off without any teammates or anybody like that behind you.
This thing was awesome. I mean, I remember about 3 or 4 years ago, a guy named Dale Earnhardt Jr. that had a night just like tonight. So, you know, when you have nights like this, you just guard it with everything you got. And I just quit worrying about everybody. I mean, I kept watching them, but if they'd get a gap, I just kept going and not breaking my momentum, and it really helped out tonight.
All right, congratulations, Tony.
Thanks. Just want to thank all the Home Depot associates and managers, and everybody have a happy 4th of July this weekend.
There you go. Tony Stewart has a Daytona win on his resume now.